So fragile, so weak. Even your best falls short. Life at a price. Survival of the fittest. Embrace your destiny.
What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to play ZED. Currently one of the absolute best mid laners you can play. He has one of the highest win rates as well. So if you're looking for a very strong AD assassin, then this might be the champion for you. And if you're wondering whether Ravenous Hydra is good after the nerfs or not, it still is, guys. It's still one of the best AD items you can get. So you're still buying that on this champion because you get insane amount of AD. And also wave clear. And ability haste as well, so you get a lot of the stats that you need from one item. You start off with a Q on this champion, because if you try to walk up and last hit with your auto attacks, you'll get poked down a lot. By having the Q, you can just stay back and then last hit from a safe distance. And if you're trying to poke the enemy champion, try to make sure that there are no, if possible, that there are nothing body blocking, because the damage gets reduced if it has to like hit all the targets before hitting the main target. And then you have the passive, which makes you deal bonus damage to low HP targets, so that's super easy. Last hit minions onto the tower. Just staying back, and we have the E, AoE damage. This ability can reduce the cooldown of your W, and if you mimic the E, meaning that if you use it while you have the W up and you hit something, it's going to slow as well. So now we have like the basic combo unlocked. And even though we have that, you don't really want to be using that as often at level 3, because you don't have that much damage yet. You want at least level 4. That is when you have 4 or 2 points into your Q. Nice. Okay, finally his bone plating is down. So now we can start poking him a little bit. Still want to make sure that we're getting level 4. Yeah, it can be pretty rough in these matchups, where you get poked down a lot in the early game. But now we have level 4, so now it's when the Q starts dealing a bit more damage. If you want to do the combo, it's a lot better if there are no minions in between you and the enemy champion, so the Q damage does not get reduced. Just like this. A successful combo. If you're able to hit these a couple times in the lane, at level 6 you should be able to finish off the opponent. Also, another good thing is that while you're last hitting with a Q, if you can somehow hit the enemy champion at the same time, while doing that, that's a lot of free damage that you're getting out. We already made him use his last potion, or his one potion. 2 Qs again, but you can see the damage got reduced by quite a lot, because there were minions in between. But it's still free poke damage. He's getting pretty low now, and he does not have any HP pots left. Another good Q. We can take the W here, but it's a bit risky, because if somebody comes, we will have to use the flash to get out. Or we might even die. He also has a shield that we have to keep in mind when he procs the passive. So there are a lot of things that you have to think about. So just placing ward here so I can see him still. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I mistimed the flash. That's a bit sad. I think I could have killed him pretty easily, but unlucky. It happens. Almost level 6 though. Maybe we can snipe him with a WQ. There we go. Got that kill back. We got the ultimate now as well, so this is another gap closer. So this champion has 2 gap closers, and even more if you play around the shadows. But this ultimate is going to make you untargetable while you are going, or like TPing sort of, behind the enemy champion. And it's also going to spawn a shadow that of course also mimics your abilities. So there are different ways you can use this ultimate, but if you want the highest possible damage, you want to ult, then you place another shadow with the W, and then you use the EQ, because that makes it so you have an additional shadow for more shurikens. Most of the time that combo is overkill. Mostly because against squishies you already have enough damage to finish them off. But against tankier targets or like a full HP target with armor and stuff, you might need that full damage potential, and that's why you can use this combo. Oh, he did not try to sidestep this time, okay. Oh, he actually missed that E twice now, I think. Unlucky, but it's also a bit risky just because I have the ultimate up. No, that's not good, bro. Wrong way. I don't think I can body block just because I would be within range of the Sejuani. Because if I like walk all the way behind him, I tried to do it, but it would just put me at a risk as well. It's fine, it's only Akshan who got the kill, so... He griefed my lane, but... There we go, he's going down. Also, you don't only use that ultimate to gap close or to do damage with. Another good thing here is that because it makes you untargetable, you can use it to dodge stuff. What I like to do a lot of the times if I'm playing as a champion who has like one heavy CC ability, for example a Twisted Fate with his gold card, I like to fake an engage, and then the moment he's throwing out the gold card I use the ultimate because it's going to dodge it. So that's another really important thing you have to keep in mind. But the general playstyle on this champion from level 3 and 4 and onwards, preferably from level 4, poke with WEQ. When they're low HP, that's when you go all in. So you try to poke a lot with that basic combo. Once they're low HP, that's when you go in and all in. But if they don't have any mobility and the sums are down, you can just engage immediately. As long as you make sure that you land a triple shuriken combo, you should be able to 100 to 0 most champions. Oh no. Oh no. But I'll just push. I'm way too late trying to follow up on this roam, so I push and Chen survived, which is great because I'm getting a free plate here. So you don't always have to like follow the roams. If you are able to punish the enemy champion by pushing, then just go for that instead, because that is the safe way. Pushing, getting another free plate here. He might be coming in from with his W invisibility. Yes, indeed. Keeping my W. I kept the W because I did not know where the enemy jungler was. He was doing the Drake. Because if you use your W, you don't have much mobility left. Now we can just go in. If we see him, what I assume he's going to be backing off now. You can also place the W behind you because it covers such a massive distance that you can afford to like engage from a super far distance and then get out with a W shadow that you placed. So just keep pushing. You have to be careful because he can still like try to engage. I see the Sejuani, but she's full HP, so don't think we want to be doing stuff right now. I think I might be dead. Yeah, that's a bit sad. Oh nice, Jinx ultimate. Did not expect him to have everything up, but that's a bit of a troll move I did, so avoid doing that, guys. We do have the Rhinos Hydra right now. As I said, the nerfs did absolutely nothing. You still get everything you need, and honestly, you don't care about that Omnivamp. You still get something from the passive. But the reason you always buy this first, if you're getting it, is because it has a stacking passive. So you want to get it early, similar to like you're getting tier early on some mages, because you will be able to stack it up a lot faster. So now we just have to stack this. We also have insane wave clear right now. Mordekaiser does have the ultimate up, so he should be fine in a 1 versus 2, I think. Now just push and roam, that's what you're going for. I am using Conqueror right here because they have a tanky team, right? With the Sejuani and the Arcane. I'm moving. He's probably not looking very good unless he can get a kill. Oh, he did indeed. Okay. Now it is looking very good. It's looking pretty good, actually. I just wanted to cover them against the Akshan. Nice. He's coming for him. I don't think I had to block it just because he was hiding behind the minions. But he should back off now. Okay. That CP was pretty terrible. Free damage. We are not getting the plate, I assume. Or maybe we are. Oh, he's pretty scared of us being able to dive him. Which we can, but I'm not going to greet that much just because I cannot see the rest of that team.
An enemy has been slain.
We'll stay to push out one wave and then we can back off. DK coming in, so I'm just gonna push and then I'm out. You can see how easy it is to wave clear, guys, when you have the Hydra. Just WEQ the entire wave. And the Hydra also helps finishing off those low HP minions that would survive compared to if you did not have that item. Coming in with the ultimate, W into gap close. Finally got him. And you can always W back or R back as well. You have a couple options. The free damage. You're not seeing the Akshan. Should be okay, unless the Johnny lands a random. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, he trolled. I should not try to help when people do this kind of stuff. He got me killed as well because Yo extended, so gave a reset to the Akshan. But it's okay, so when the mid game starts, not quite the mid game yet, but we are pretty close. When the first tower goes down, you want to go to the side lane. Because this champion has a lot of mobility and super strong 1 versus 1 potential. And low cooldowns in general. So he can afford to split push despite being an AD assassin. Because he has access to a lot of the things that you need to be able to split push efficiently. We can go in here. Good flank by the Shen. Hopefully it's going to work out without me having to use everything. You're going to flash over. Oh no, bro, come on. Yeah, it's a bit sad. I tried to gap close towards the Volkos. I should probably just have taken the kill and then gotten out. But you can see against the tanky team, it's really difficult to make stuff happen on these assassins. But because they have these two tanks, I'm gonna go for the Eclipse just because I have that armor pen. And in general, it's just better against tanks. You also get more Omnivamp, so you have with the Ravenous, and then you also have with the Eclipse as soon as you finish building it. But usually I like to get the Prowlers most of the time, because it just gives you the highest damage output against normal teams. So sometimes it can feel a bit annoying when you buy something that isn't the Prowlers and then you expect to have that gap closer. Right, just constantly move around the map, trying to find kills here. Level 11, so you can see the ultimate cooldown 1 minute. She might be recalling in the bush. Yeah, we're not going for that. I'll just back off, it's fine. He's still there, of course. You can expect him to be camping a lot. Just trying to poke the Kai'Sa down a little bit. She does not have exhaust, she's playing with heal. The problem is that he has that ultimate, so it's really easy to kill him. It's pretty similar to Zed's in that he just disappears for a amount of time. In this case he can be gone for way longer though. Just waiting here. He's gonna kill us, so that's fine. We got the kill we wanted. And we can push mid. Hopefully we can get this tower soon. That's gonna make it a lot easier to split push and also invade. We don't have any drakes, we're just kinda terrible from our end. I think mostly because we have been trolling a lot. Actually my bad with that combo. I thought he was going into stealth and then coming that way around, which he wasn't. But this champion spikes at level 6 of course, and then massive spikes coming in from every item. The biggest one in the mid game being when you have the armor pin, so the third item. We should be looking to do the Drake once it spawns. I need some help. Yeah, that is not something we can deal with. That is way too tanky. We don't have somebody else coming. Is that the Kane? Who is coming? Oh, it's the Akshan, okay. In the mid, we have a lot of gold, so once we recall, we can get the Eclipse. That's gonna help a lot. But it's going to be way better once we have the Cyril dust, because it also gives that slow. I cannot defend this. They can just dive me, so... You can just go ahead and reset here. It's going to be very difficult if they get the Drake. Like all the Drakes. I'm just gonna sell this, don't need this anymore. Next item is going to be the Cerulean. And this is pretty much the build order you do most of the time. You get Ravenous because it's so OP, and then you get your mythic item, and then the armor pen, because people always have armor. Alright, hopefully that should make it easier. Contest the Drake. They already have 2, so that's why I committed. And his flash is down. You just have to wait until they use their main mobility stuff. And we're gonna take this out as well. Wait, how did this one just lose HP? I'm not sure how that works. Pushing out the wave, so somebody has to go mid. Don't have Aatrox with us, but we do have the Mordekaiser, so he can get a kill on one of these players if they try to contest. We have to do it now. We have to do it. Not going in right now, cause the Kai'Sa would flank. Nice. Okay, we got one more. We should be doing the Drake. I'm gonna try to stop this guy. But when you get to this point in the game, guys, what your goal is to be flanking, right? You want to get in from the sides or the back, where people do not expect you coming from. Jinx, question mark, what are you doing? what is happening. He's not trying to contest. I'm just gonna help push this. I'll take this down. We also wanted to make sure he's not taking down the tower. Kai'Sa ultimate is down. His flash is down. I think he's dead. Sadly. Like something like a Kayn, you have to be able to get all of your damage off as fast as possible before he gets to ult. It's really difficult, so that's why I try to avoid. No, focus him down. You see how difficult it is, even though I'm so fed. I also hit everything right, so these are not the champions you want to be focusing. You want to get the Kai'Sa, you want to get the Vel'Koz, you want to get the Akshan, the main carries on that team. Now we need the real armor pin item here. Eclipse also works as armor pin, but it's not yeugh. It's not even close to being enough. Israel dust, this is why the big spike comes in. Because at this point mages most likely have some kind of armor. Even the AD carries, if they have something like Israel, you know, they have something to defend themselves with, so you really need to make sure that you also have the anti-defense at this point. That's why I did not use the W to poke with. You really have to be careful because it's your only reliable disengage when your flash is down. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, he really committed. We got 1 for 1, but looks like Jinx is going to die. Focus down the Kai'Sa, guys. No melee AD carry, please. Yeah, our AD carry is a bit questionable. Unfortunately. Okay, that's fine, that's not too bad. We need some anti-healing. The problem is it's not good to build on ZED, because you need mostly AD. You need armor pen, AD, and ability haste. You're an assassin. Your goal is not to proc anti-healing. We need the Jinx to buy it. Like, it's a million times better that she has it instead of me, because she has ranged damage, right? And she can proc it consistently. Okay, I'm helping here. We can go on this time. Hopefully she can defend. Okay. We can't really farm a lot because it's one massive ARAM. Can we go in on this? This is what I meant with that I don't use my ultimate instantly. I try to save it so I can actually use it to dodge something with. Nice, and also got a massive shutdown. That's absolutely huge. Good team fight from my team. Aatrox, question mark, bro. What is my man doing? Ooh, if that second Q landed. Are we doing the Baron right now? Seems like we are. Has to be careful of the jungler. His flash is down at least. At least they're not suspecting us doing the Baron right now. That's why I'm not walking towards it, because then they know. Nice, and we got it. Awesome call from my jungler and the support. Maybe that will help us do the next Drake. Time to reset here, because I can get this in time for the Drake, and that's going to be huge. Get this and then just more AD. I'm not gonna wait to get the hammer here, even though I almost have enough gold for it. I want to get back to the Drake as fast as possible. You don't just get there when the timer hits 0. You want to be there before if possible, so you can secure the vision. Now my main target is the Kai'Sa. He's the carry on that team, now on level 16 as well. So I want to be flanking right. Kayn is topside for whatever reason, so this should be secured. I just want to cam in the sides. I need to help him. Okay, we got that under control, nice. But damage from the tank, question mark. Okay, he ulted somebody else. I'm not walking close because he will be trying to focus me down, so just stay back and then... Now we have to ignite him. He's healing way too much. Nice. They can do the Drake, we don't need to help with that, so I can just go to silent here and then I push out this wave. Fighting from my team once again. Man, this wave clear you get from the Hydra is just OP, guys. That nerf did absolutely nothing. And now we can just abuse this here. Getting the Drake, we're getting a free tower, maybe the inhibitors too. You can see the ultimate cooldown, 44 seconds, guys. Oh, he did not die, what? Okay, finally. ZED managed to finish him off. Yeah, we should be getting out. We got everything we wanted to. We just need to get out. You can see, this is why this champion is also really strong in the late game. Super low cooldowns, high mobility, insanely strong 1 versus 1 potential. He just has everything for an assassin. Now what you build really depends. I probably will be going for... We can go for this item here. We can go for this because it's going to like nullify 1 CC ability. There could be the Kayn's W, the knock-up. There could also be the Sejuani ultimate. Vel'Koz CC.
The truth lies in darkness.
But you can also build the Yumus. You can also build the distance if you want some tankiness. You have a lot of options. Yeah, it's a really fun champion, being able to 1 versus 1 me. Hit the Q, so he cannot get out that way. And he's going down. Good ultimate from the Shen here to make sure that we get him. And they're getting stuff done top side, so just keep pushing. As I said, I like to be in the side lane as much as possible on this champion, because that is how you really force those 1 versus 1 and 1 versus 2s. If possible, try to be on the opposite side of where the main objective is at. Because that way, if 2 people are coming to defend against you, your team will have the number advantage when they're trying to contest the objective. Vel'Koz dead, and I just push bot side. Pushing a lot of stuff at once. We can probably just end here. Because the towers are down. So that was how to play ZED. Hope this was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching and see y'all next time.